Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY and we reached top 32 with Crystal Beast in the Duel Links Meta Freekly. Meta Freekly number 62, it's so much fun playing in this new ban list. The ban list literally destroyed all of the hardest matchups we have except for Harpies and Blue Eyes, but hey, it's okay, we don't care about those because we're Crystal freaking Beast, baby, let's go! We went undefeated in Swiss and it was so much fun. I want to go through the matchups. I'll post the matchups actually right here, and you can check it out for yourself. But first of all, I'm going to show you the deck profile, and you know, it's not really different from what we've been playing before. You know, we have the one Necro Valley, the one Super Rush. Honestly, the Necro Valley wasn't really putting in work this time because Blue Eyes and Harpies are the two best decks right now. So Necro Valley doesn't really touch those. It does touch Fire Kings and Thunder Dragons, which are also tiered decks. So, you know, take that for what it is. Water Xyz is another tiered deck right now, so it doesn't touch them at all. In fact, they run Necro Valley a lot of the time. So I probably wouldn't run Necro Valley this format. If anything, I'll try that like summon limit field spell. I'll put it on the screen just to show you guys, but I can't remember the name of it right now. This is so much fun. I'm actually, since this deck profile isn't really any different from what I've been playing in the past, I'm actually just going to do some tournament gameplay analysis from what I played in the feature matches. So shout out to Jade Hex and Random Plox for hosting, and Jade Hex for his awesome commentary, by the way. I don't really want to speak over him too much, but I will give like my reactions and like plays I should have done, could have done, would have done. Also, real quick on the side deck, I do want to take out the Hammer Shot for the second Mana Dragon Zernatron, because Hammer Shot, we wanted to run it for FA Hang On Mock, but good thing that card isn't in the meta anymore. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out the tournament gameplay and subscribe for more Crystal content if you love seeing Crystal Beast doing well in the meta, and join the Crystal Conclave so you don't miss out on the Crystal Beast conversation. Let's get into this. Alrighty then, here we go.
We've got NESHY, the Crystal Beast Master. On the bottom, we've got Antinomy at the top.
And we've got Jade Hex on commentary. I'm going to be giving my reactions as round 3.
Antinomy looks like Tech Genus versus Crystal Beast. I do not know what happened in game 1.
Game 1, he
this
just
is number 1 versus NESHY. We're going to 3-set pass.
So 3-set
normal summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, and we'll send another Sapphire Pegasus to the back row. We are going to Rainbow Bridge at a Crystal Promise to the hand.
It was nice to see him brick on game 2, gotta say.
Crystal Promise will bring back the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Not a hard once per turn. We'll activate Crystal Power, boost the team by 200 each. Treacherous Trap will wipe the board. Quite rude. We'll activate Mystical Space Typhoon, wiping a Crystal Conclave.
So I was fine with overextending.
You got another one though. In the draw phase, we'll activate it. We'll swing in and deal 1200 damage with Tech Genus Werewolf. We're gonna normal summon Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Crystal Power gonna boost a little bit. Gonna boost to 1000 more.
The Conclave for the next
with Topaz Tiger's effects, we will destroy the Werewolf. We'll add a Tech Genus Screw Serpent to the hand. We will normal summon Tech Genus Screw Serpent. We'll synchro summon a level 5 with the Tech Genus Booster Raptor. Gonna go into a level 5 synchro. Remove a level 5 limiter. All systems are go.
I never really thought it was like a cool deck until
Tech Genus Star Guardian. We'll add a Tech Genus Screw Serpent to the hand. We will then Crystal Conclave. We do have the Forbidden Lance denying the bounce from his Crystal Conclave. Star Guardian will special summon Tech Genus Screw Serpent, reviving the Tech Genus Booster after going to go into another level 5 synchro. It is
so it looks
not
like it's
set
over
Delta
here,
XL,
right?
I don't think, right? We are going to go into... No, it is set Delta XL. It is not Flight Control. Set Delta XL will summon the Tech Genus Recipro Dragonfly. Remove Max Limiter. No, this is not a remove Max Limiter moment. It's just in a level 12 double synchro. It is going to be Assault Blackwing Onimaru, the Divine Thunder. He's got the Sphere Karibo, though. We'll pass the turn to NESHY.
Yeah,
we're going to normal summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. We'll activate
so we can boost up the Topaz Tiger and be able to get over that Onimaru.
Sapphire Pegasus effect setting that Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus to the back row. Crystal Power will boost the team. Topaz Tiger will swing over Onimaru, deal 2000 to the dome.
And we have the Conclave.
Passing the turn to number 1.
Unless he opens
Crystal Conclave in the draw phase.
That brings it back, plus Forbidden Lance.
What resources does he have left?
Nothing. He takes a long time to surrender here. There's not really anything he can do. I mean, you just have to open the normal summon plus Forbidden
Tech Genus versus Crystal Beast. That's a little matchup that I didn't expect to see.
Me neither, dude. Me neither. I didn't even know Tech Genus was like a real.
He's got nothing, and NESHY will take this game.
Let's go!
He will be going first with his Tech Genus deck. Please establish
Alright,
a
so this is
halberd
going
cannon
back to
on
game
turn 1.
one,
We'll
so
have to
this is what happened
see.
game 1.
We are going to normal summon Tech Genus Crucible,
He pretty
summon
much
Tech
just
Genus
goes off.
Booster Raptor going into a level 5 Synchro.
You
The
don't
hand
want to
will
see the
act
whole
our
Tech Genus combo,
Delta
right?
Excel. Resolve the Blade Blast
He's
Genus
just going all
halberd
the way
cannon.
into it, but we will watch this.
It's too morning for me to remember the Tech Genus sequence. We are going to summon Tech Genus halberd cannon here.
Jade does a really good job at remembering like the remove
Special
all
summoning
limiters.
Tech Genus halberd cannon in defense one with 2
that
sets.
whole
Good luck.
speech.
Duelist will normal summon Tech
there's
Crystal Beast
nothing I
Sapphire
can do
Pegasus
here.
and negate its summon,
had
which means we do
Super
not
Rush
get its
plus
on summon
Conclave,
effect.
but
We'll flip the halberd cannon. We'll
normal
swing
summon
in for an
just didn't
OTK, the lethal,
What do you
one
guys
big
think about
shot
that new,
to the
that new
dome,
animation
and
where it
number
kinda
1 will
slows it
take
down?
it in game number
I
1.
think it's pretty neat. It's kind of like Smash.
We will activate set Delta Scale. He's got the
Game 3.
thickest of all extra decks. We will
getting big
be
here.
setting 3 and passing the turn to
Cyclone
NESHY.
on
We'll
the
activate a
Treacherous
Cosmic
Huge.
Cyclone, getting rid of a Treacherous Shuffle. Normal coming Crystal will be Sapphire
then
Pegasus,
I'm
setting
like,
another
it's
to the
pretty
back
much
row.
the
Activate
same
Crystal
thing as the
Promise, bring in
last
another
gen, right?
Sapphire Pegasus. We'll set
Promise
another
double
card to the back
Conclave.
row. It will be another Sapphire Pegasus. We'll activate Rainbow Bridge, adding a Crystal Conclave to the hand. We will then activate Crystal Power, setting
Just
2. We're
getting
going to swing
in,
over a
like,
Booster
putting on
Raptor,
the
swinging for
pressure.
2,000. In the end phase, Booster Raptor will add a Tech Genus Werewolf to the hand. We will pass the turn to Shirinu number 1. We're going to activate Crystal Conclave and establish it on the field in
So double conclaved up.
Field.
There's not really much he can do here because we do play around the Forbidden Lands. He doesn't have a
Will
Mystical
normal
Space
summon?
Typhoon. That's what's neat about double conclave.
Sorry,
is
I
it
blinked
does
that I
play
missed
around
it.
the
When did
lands.
Deep Sea Diva get summoned to the field? Deep Sea Diva
He
into
normal
Tech
summoned
Genus
it.
Werewolf. You're going to summon a Tech Genus Star Guardian. Star Guardian will activate, bring the Werewolf back into the hand. Tech Genus Werewolf to the hand, immediately going to be bouncing with with Crystal Conclave.
And
The
bouncing
Tech
it
Genus
back.
Star Guardian.
If he has the Forbidden Lands, we just chain the other one.
How did Werewolf get summoned
Target
to
our
the
back row
field?
Pegasus and then
Deep
still
Sea
target
Diva
the
was
Star
his normal
Guardian.
summon.
So if you don't know double conclave bounce, it says return them to the hand. So
Pass
as
the
long
turn to
as,
NESHY.
like,
Werewolf
if one of the
Werewolf effect
targets leaves the
activated on
field, it'll
Diva
still
normal?
resolve as much as possible.
We
So
are
even though
going
the back row
to
Crystal
summon the
Beast
third
left
Crystal
field,
Beast Sapphire
The
Pegasus.
first one will still resolve and bounce the original
When a
target.
level 4, oh yeah, it doesn't even need Tech Genus monsters. You can just summon it off Diva. Diva Werewolf is another way to get to your level 10. That's actually really cute. I'm impressed.
I think
We are
that's
going to
really
activate
neat,
Crystal
too.
Power. It might not even matter.
Crystal powered up.
3
Let's
big
go.
dumb bunguses on the field.
2,000 bunguses. I love it.
2,000.
That's what's so great about Crystal Power. You just put on lethal.
Yeah, Diva
so
Werewolf is
quickly.
actually a really cute
I
combo.
mean, if they were 1800s,
He denied
you'd do
the
same
slow-mo.
thing, but it's
Thank
like,
you for that, by the way. NESHY will take game number 3 with the Crystal Beast.
Can't believe he denied the slow-mo. Let's go into round number 5. Here we go, going up against Harpies.
We are going to activate Harpie's Hunting Ground, pop our own thing. Perfumer will activate. Do we also have an Oracle, potentially? We are going to Elegant Egotist.
Harpies is such a strong control deck. I don't know why it isn't tier 1.
Like, you could force them to
doesn't
put in
have
that
much
position
power,
where
that's
if
right.
you're going to be running cards of Confidence,
It
you
is a very
cannot
strong
turbo
control deck,
Blue Eye
yeah.
Spirit Dragon turn 1. Can people play on Dragunity in the tournament? Dragunity was never a tournament deck. The only people that played Dragunity were dedicated people. We are going to Oracle. Oracle
This
will
is
get
actually
the
a very good
Harpie's
take
Hunting Ground back.
that he has here with Dragunity, where it's like Dragunity struggles against monster heavy and back row heavy formats. If it was just monster heavy or just back row heavy, they'd have,
get that Crystal
they'd have a
Conclave.
good shot. But if it's both, like a good combination.
We are
of
going
both,
to Neos
Dragunity
Fusion.
has a
Neos
tough
Fusion will
time.
send a
Neos
Zephyros. The
Fusion,
Elite.
go
This
in
is
there.
NESHY with the Crystal Beast. We are going to
did
activate
send
Crystal
the
Beast Sapphire
Zephyros.
Pegasus. Set another card to the back row. Activate Crystal Power. Boost the team by 200. We're going to swing over both of them. But Forbidden Lands will trigger Cyber Slash. We will target the Sapphire Pegasus.
Okay.
Neos Fusion will reduce. Will
that was
protect him from
that was a
destruction.
smart
We are
move
going to
there,
activate Crystal
I think,
Conclave.
because you
Cyber
still gonna
Slash in
bounce
response to the flip up will bounce the
Neos
Neos
with
Fusion back in the
Cyber
X-Ray.
Slash.
Conclave will bounce the Cyber Slash. No
That's
longer
something
have a level 8, no longer have a Harpie Lady on the field. This is
But
Davida
he's got
Magri.
nothing.
With
Just
that,
normal
we
summon a Harpie lady
are
and
going to swing in for
swing.
1600. Pass the turn to NESHY.
I like the prismatic
Davida
Harpie lady,
Magri
by
rocking the
way.
Harpies. NESHY with the Crystal Beast. This is round 5. We're going to activate Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
Gotta love the
We'll
music
set a
too,
Crystal
right?
Beast to the back row. Will be another Sapphire Pegasus.
So far, there's nothing I really see that I should have done differently. It's just during these games,
We'll
sometimes
activate
I
Crystal
sided out the
Promise.
Zephyros.
I have
and
no
that
idea
was
what
incorrect.
NESHY's score is. What do you think I am? A competent streamer who follows his own tournaments? No way.
I was 4-0
We
at
are
this time.
going to
Undefeated in
summon
Swiss,
the
baby.
Sapphire Pegasus, set a card to the back row. Treacherous Trap Hole in response to that. Going to pop both of them.
So yeah, we just
Sapphire Pegasus will go to the back row instead. Both of them. He's locking up his own back row to do this.
Because
bold move. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, because Zephyros the Elite will be able to bounce one back to the hand.
I know
Take
what I'm
400
doing.
damage. We can crash into the Harpie Lady 1. We're going to activate Necro Valley. Oh, that's rough. Crystal Power will boost. We're not even going to be crashing because Zephyros will go up to 2,000 attack points. Swinging over the Harpie Lady 1. Necro Valley will prevent a Harpie's Feather Rest recovery.
So like Necro Valley just helps in niche situations like that. Like
What did he get to hand? I think he got Harpie's Hunting Ground, I think. Perfumer off the top would be his ideal.
And that is what he gets. Perfumer.
Where's my script? Gonna activate Harpie Perfumer.
He's writing this game, literally.
Get that Elegant Egotist to the hand. We are gonna activate our Harpie's Hunting Ground after summoning Perfumer. But we have no more Harpie Lady 1s in the deck. They are stuck in the graveyard, and NESHY will take it.
Let's go.
Side out.
Okay, game
promise
2.
for it, right? Because that's their only
currently
special
talking about
summoning
poisonous
way of special summoning it. Because they mainly just use Conclave and then normal summon generally. So they could technically run Poisonous Winds if they wanted to.
But it clogs it.
And yeah, they don't like running continuous spells and traps because it clogs their back row. We are going to summon Harpie Channeler, destroy our own Harpie's Hunting Ground.
Awesome because it's a field spell.
We'll discard a Perfumer, going to be summoning a Harpie Oracle, almost guaranteed. No, we're going to summon Perfumer instead.
This is like a really, really big play right here.
Perfumer will be adding a Harpie's Feather Rest, Harpie's Feather Storm. Have you read the card? I'm just legitimately asking, have you read the card?
It is a crazy card. Harpie's Feather Rest, just like Disciples of the True Drakas, but instead of drawing 1, you draw 2.
I never think the Tie That Binds is like a great skill to run. If you're forced to run the Tie That Binds, it pretty much means your deck's kind of crappy. And I never think the Tie That Binds is the optimal skill to run. We are going to Harpie's Feather Rest with a Cyber/Harpie Lady, shuffle 3 into the deck, draw 2.
The Tie That Binds is really good.
We are going to activate Elegant Egotist, special summon a Harpie Lady 1 from the deck.
Turns Gaga Samurai.
No Harpie Oracle plays there. We are going to set 1, 2, 3, pass the turn to NESHY.
Pretty strong opening. Let's see what we got. I remember I do have the...
Going to activate Rainbow Bridge. We'll add a Crystal Bond to the hand.
So this hand was 2 Pegasus, 2 Bridge, 1...
I sure hope he's going to be searching for Crystal Bond, because that is literally the best. First of all, Rainbow Bridge is a non-once per turn searching card.
It is crazy.
And they only allowed it to exist in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! No, he's going to be searching for Crystal Conclave. Does not need the bond or already has it.
Yeah, I don't need...
Nope, never mind, we have 2 Rainbow Bridge, of course. Maybe you're going to search for double Conclave.
As long as you have Pegasus access, you're good. Double Conclave.
Maybe we do not value Crystal Bond whatsoever. Yeah, Rainbow Bridge is literally like an incredibly busted card, only limited by the fact that it's in Crystal Beast.
Yeah.
Like, Rainbow Bridge is a hard once per turn. Like, same thing with Heretic, the Heretic card, where it's like, it is a non-once per turn searching card that is locked into a not very impressive deck. And it doesn't really matter. We are going to summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
There we go.
Reminder, at any point, if we activate a spell effect, we can trigger Cyber/Harpie Lady, bounce them back into the hand. Going to summon another Sapphire Pegasus to the back row.
The Pegasus.
We are going to set 1, 2 Conclaves. These are bounce cards. They can do whatever.
So I'm going to
Crystal Power will boost the team. Not quite
Slash.
big enough. But we do have to swing into the Harpie Lady 1 first.
So then
Harpie Lady 1
not that any
will
of these are
probably
going
be
to
protected by
survive,
one of these back rows. Swallow's Nest will trigger. He will then chain his Cyber/Harpie Lady. Here's where I think the Oracle comes out. Brave Neos back to the extra deck. Oracle probably comes out, gets the what's it called? The Harpie's Hunting Ground in the end phase of this turn. Not sure why he summoned it in attack mode. Maybe has a Forbidden Lance set. 1300 attack is slightly bigger than 22,000 minus 800. We are still gonna force him to have it. Do we have the Forbidden Lance? Yes, we do. I mean, might as well force him to have it, right? Forbidden Lance reduces to 12.
I don't know.
And
Maybe
Harpie Oracle will deal about 100
I forget
damage.
what this next turn is. I think I lose this game.
In the end phase, Harpie's Hunting Ground will be added back to the hand. Maybe Elegant Egotist. Whatever card he wants that lists Harpie Lady Sisters, he will add the Elegant Egotist to the hand. He doesn't really need to pop any more cards.
Double Conclave. He is going to use Cyber
because he
Slash
has the
Harpie
Crystal
to
Conclave
bounce
anyways.
back
Yeah, he
Oracle,
could.
so he can
Very
get
bold
Surge.
to get that Elegant Egotist because he's just going to immediately bounce both of his board, perhaps? No, he's going to Cyber Slash Harpie Lady, get his Oracle back into the hand.
I never want to bounce.
So his
just a
Harpie Lady is
regular
always
Harpie
safe.
Lady
He's got Conclave to bounce the Cyber Slash.
or any level 4 Harpie, just because
Into the
he could
extra
still just
deck.
have a normal summon, right?
But now he has another Conclave for whatever his next plays are.
So I was kind of hoping he'd go into double
Oracle
Cyber Slash, but then why would
will
he?
activate
Right?
his
I have
effect to
double
special
Conclave
summon back to
anyway.
the field.
Sometimes I just hope that they don't
I guess
recognize
he
that
gets to
Conclave
trigger the
can bounce
effect
both.
again. Get another Harpie Lady card in the end phase. We're going to activate Elegant Egotist.
There's the Egotist.
We can't
Sub
double.
out.
Reminder: we can double target with this Crystal Conclave. Bounce 2 cards
Harpie
back
Lady
to the
one.
hand if we want to. We have not normal summoned yet. We'll set 1.
And yeah, he's just
We're
gonna
going to
go
enter the
straight to
battle phase.
So
Not necessarily would matter.
right
Conclave will
here,
bounce
it's
back.
kind of tough because it's like
And
if
people
he
said
has
Oracle was
the-
gonna be used.
the
No.
Harpie's
I don't think anyone said Oracle wasn't going to be used.
Harpie or
Is
Wing
DK
Beast special
streaming
summon
today?
Wing Beast from deck.
Don't think so.
Then that would be lethal
DK
right
streaming
here,
days
which
are
is kind
Sunday,
of
Monday,
rough,
Tuesday,
but
right?
He
I
doesn't
don't
have
remember.
it.
Feels like that would be DK's schedule. We are going to bounce the Sapphire Pegasus back into my hand and the Harpie Cyber Slash Harpie Lady back into the
leaving
extra
both of
deck.
these
We're going to take
here.
1600 damage. Take another 1600.
And we need some pretty strong right here.
Yeah, DK might stream Friday for the box opening. That's fair too. We are going to be adding Harpie's Feather Rest to the hand
Pretty
in the end phase
strong.
past the turn to NESHY.
I think I have Zephyros sided out here, which is rough.
We do have the Sapphire Pegasus, and we do have another live Crystal Conclave. We do have the potential to make plays. We are going to activate Sapphire Pegasus.
Okay, I remember what happens here.
Is it possible to get Oracle after the event? No.
So I'm
Well,
going to try
technically,
and swing
you
in,
could get-
and he has the Forbidden
Yeah, no.
Lance,
Technically, yeah, no.
which is
You
fine
just
because we
can't.
have another Topaz Tiger in our deck.
You can still use the event trader for 1 copy. Don't skip the events. That's all I have to
So
say.
there's
He is
the
going to
Lance,
swing in to the Harpie
and
Lady
he's
1,
just going to
1500,
crash, but then
100
trigger
less
the
than
Conclave.
1600.
We have 1 Topaz Tiger that we could summon. And then the Tiger's going to be able to beat over the Harpie Lady 1. I decided to attack the Harpie Lady 1 because, you know, it's going to boost everything if there's some way that
We
he
do
can
summon
manage
a
lethal.
Topaz Tiger
His
from the
boost
Crystal
on his side
Conclave
is going
effect.
to be worth more than
Book
boosting
of Moon
my
onto the
side,
Topaz
because
Tiger. We'll flip it face
it's
it
just
down.
more attack value. But then the Topaz Tiger comes out and it's like, okay, now there's no way. I gotta go for the Harpie Lady 1 because they're gonna be boosted out.
Jade does a box release on Friday. I actually don't know if it's a morning or afternoon release, but
So
on the 30th is when
even though
it said for me.
the
So
Harpie Lady 1 boosts up the Sapphire
it's either going to be in the
Pegasus,
morning or in the
it's just
afternoon
always
on
worth it to
Thursday.
battle over
Or
the
on
Harpie
Friday.
Lady 1
My gosh.
Rather than... Okay, so I bounce back the Okay, I remember how this game goes. I bounce back the Harpie Lady 1
gonna
because
swing in.
bouncing back the
still
Oracle
have a
isn't very
live
good because
Conclave
it's a
bounce.
strong normal summon too.
Crystal Conclave will bounce the Sapphire Pegasus back into the hand.
Just imagine if I had a
David
Zephyros in
Amagri always in the chat,
there. That'd be crazy.
pointing out his own misplays. Does remove Harpie Lady 1 from the field and gets him his Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus from the deck, from the back row back to his hand. We are going to activate Sapphire Pegasus. Do we still have Zephyros in the graveyard, or did we get rid of that? We are going to activate Crystal Power.
I could
Boost
have just
15, no
Utopia
back
double
row.
DK'd there. As
Pass the
huge.
turn to David Amagri. Yeah, no Zephyros
So I
in the
could have
graveyard. Looks like you
2-0'd
sent a Crystal
Harpies,
Beast
but
with the
I
Neos
just sided out the Zephyros. That's the problem.
We are going to
So
normal
big
summon Harpie
misplay,
Oracle.
just don't
Get
side
some
out
more
Zephyros,
advantage in the end
okay?
phase. We're going to activate Elegant Egotist, special summon a Harpie Lady 1 from the hand or deck. I think it's the one from the hand. Yeah, there we go.
If you are running the Neos Fusion.
Yeah, I mean, should be able to make any rank 4 Xyz and OTK here. We are going, technically you can make Malevolent Spin and Crash for that. We're going to go for the level 8 Synchro. That will work too. 2,600 attack points.
The Cyber Slash.
It is going to be your Cyber Slash Harpie Lady.
We don't have another.
Going to activate Harpie's Feather Rest.
That's just salt.
Shuffle back 3, draw 2. Retaining Cyber Slash Harpie Lady, giving him back the card anyway. Let him potentially have a Kiteroid, I guess. We are going to draw 2.
Yeah, if I had a Kiteroid, it's like
we're going to set 2.
Punished by this.
We're going to swing in for a lethal, and David Amagri will take this to game 3.
Alright, let's head over to game 3.
Ready to hop into it. Let's get freakly.
I love that. Let's get freakly. Come on now. Crystal Beast versus Harpies. Is like straight out of the anime, right? No.
We've got NESHY, we've got David Amagri. Harpie's Hunting Ground is his skill of choice.
So Harpies are going first. They're going to start off with a pretty strong
Let us see.
But they're ending up with like not a lot of
We're going to normal summon. We're going to normal summon Harpie Perfumer, destroying our own Harpie's Hunting Ground.
Hunting Ground's so weird. I guess
if we can assemble a Harpie Oracle, we can get that Harpie's Hunting Ground back for future resources.
This music's catchy though.
Harpie Perfumer will get the Harpie's Feather Rest to the hand.
So
activating Swallow's Nest, we will tag out our Harpie Perfumer into...
So you can't activate that during the battle phase, right?
A Harpie Channeler. Channeler will activate its effect, discarding Harpie's Feather Rest.
I forget what my hand is here. It's like...
Summoning a Harpie Oracle.
Okay, I won't spoil anything.
Oracle will activate its effect to get either the Feather Rest
this one is probably
or
the coolest game
the Harpie's Hunting Ground to the hand at the end phase. We are going to activate Elegant Egotist. Could also get this Elegant Egotist back into the hand. Summoning the Harpie Lady 1. Maybe Davida runs too. It's unlikely. We are going to go for the level 8 Synchro. Summoning the Cyber Slash Harpie Lady. We do get a set card at the very least. We have Cyber Slash and a set card. We're going to get Harpies for the rest back into the hand past the turn of NESHY.
They do have the Feather Rest for the next one.
You can add it back to hand, but he could not get the +2 this turn, which is
we do have the Cosmic
a
Cyclone,
problem, considering he just Cosmic Cyclone his own background.
And Zephyros.
He's got a Swallow's Nest. He will be able to cycle out. Ooh, that's good. He can cycle out Harpie Lady 1 for a Harpie Oracle and recoup even more advantage.
So I want to use the Zephyros for a normal summon to attack over the whatever little Harpie he's going to bring out right now. So the Cosmic Cyclone is really big, makes it so that he doesn't...
Harpie Oracle summoned to the board will get him back either the Harpie's Hunting Ground or the Elegant Egotist in the end phase. Gonna activate Neos Fusion.
Neos Fusion 3 games in a row because I'm a gamer. Let's go.
Sending, I would have to assume Zephyros the Elite. Generally what he sends back, and an Elemental Hero Neos from his deck to Graveyard. No, he's going to send Topaz Tiger. Summoning an Elemental Hero Brave Neos.
So this time I put Zephyros back in.
We are going to normal summon Zephyros through week because it was in his hand. He is going to enter battle phase. Will crash into Cyber Slash.
So we have
Neos Fusion is a replacement effect.
Crystal Power, unfortunately.
We'll get to search for another Neos Fusion.
It's fine.
Gonna swing in over the Oracle. Oracle in the end phase will get him. Ooh, I think I can get him the Elegant Egotist. He really needs to top deck into a Harpie card. No, he's gonna get Hunting Ground. Give you that choice.
There we go, Hunting Ground. Hunting Ground, Feather Rest.
We are gonna activate Feather Rest. Shuffling back 3 Harpie Ladies, drawing one card.
One right now.
We're very much looking for a Harpie Lady at this point.
It's just a 1-for-1.
Harpie Perfumer, probably the best top deck, unless he top decked into another Harpie card.
Any draw 2 is insane.
Gonna shuffle back. Ooh, we're not shuffling back our Perfumer. We're gonna shuffle back Harpie Lady 1, Channeler, and Oracle.
So that's interesting right there.
We have to deal with 1 back row. We are gonna activate our Harpie's Hunting Ground.
There's the Hunting Ground. I'm like, that's my set card.
Did we draw into a Harpie Lady? That is the question of the day. Normal
I do
summoning
need
Harpie
Toggle
Oracle,
on so
triggering
that
the Harpie's hunting
you wanna-
ground. Oracle is
you
another
wanna pop
great
it,
card
you know, with the hunting
to
ground.
activate.
Be like, oh, that is a card.
Getting
that can
even
be
more
activated.
card advantage back, potentially another Harpie's Feather Rest. We will
So,
destroy the Crystal
it goes to
Conclave. I
pop it.
don't think that has an effect when destroyed.
Let's
but
go.
Mana Dragon
Xernatron.
Xernatron from the hand will get it back, set to the back row.
2200 body.
Mana Dragon
Conclave in the back
Xernatron.
row.
If a back row is destroyed, I think it's specifically a continuous spell or trap is destroyed
Just
while
anything.
this card is in your hand, you can set it back to the back row. Oracle in the end phase will
Our
get
strongest counter side deck.
another Harpie's Feather Rest back to the hand.
I'm definitely gonna play 2 of this guy. Cut out the hammer shot. Gonna flip up Conclave because guess what we top decked, baby? I don't know what that back row is at all.
We are
Crystal
going to activate
Bond.
Crystal Bond.
We're gaming out here. So, there's nothing I would change about this play so far. Like, this is all just correct. And what I decided to do
Getting
here
that Topaz
is
Tiger to the
I'm
back
going
row.
to
We got Crystal
bounce
Conclave.
that
Conclave
back
will
row.
bounce back the Harpies. Oracle, now we're going
Force
for the
him to
back row
activate it.
instead.
Because whatever he does, Book of Moon, whatever, we just flip it back up because it's still our main phase.
Pretty much a
Or if
treacherous
it's like a
step hole that card
treacherous-
needs to be
Even that's fine though, honestly, because we just normal summon
for
Sapphire
this to
Pegasus.
not completely be a blowout here. Only 4,000 life points to his name. Mana Dragon isn't an archetype. I don't think.
No, it's not.
I really think there isn't a Mana Dragon archetype. It's just 3 archetypes on the board.
Let's go!
He's got
Yes!
nothing. NESHY will take game
Let's
number
go.
3.
That was an awesome game 3. Now let's go into the Blue Eyes game where I actually lost, but it's still worth
5-0.
5-0, baby.
With the Crystal Beast.
Undefeated in Swiss. You love to see it. So here we go, top 32. We're playing in Blue
It
Eyes.
looks like NESHY on the Crystal Beast up against T-Set Pass.
You love to see the T-set pass, but unfortunately it is
I
Blue
don't
Eyes,
get
so
it. Somebody
They
type
do
out
have a big power play on the crack
in
back.
text why I cannot say that word.
I don't remember what Jade is talking about here, unfortunately.
We are going to Crystal Beast
But
Sapphire
this hand
Pegasus
was like
T-Set with another.
Bridge.
I don't get it.
Neos Fusion. So Divine Wrath was huge actually here. I wanted to be able to establish an Abyss Dweller, but right now we have to use that bridge for
Will it be
Conclave,
popping
just
the
for
Crystal Beast
summon
Sapphire
option, because
Pegasus with a
Promise won't do
Divine
anything right
Wrath?
now. We can't make a rank 4. So I'm just going to activate Bridge for Conclave, activate Neos Fusion for a wall, and just sit on it. I'm not going to
I don't
attack that
understand.
Stone. So no misplays here so far. Like, I had to activate that Sapphire Pegasus if I wanted to get anything going. He has to, or he's going to banish that back row with the...
Somebody tell me what's going on. We are
So
going to
I
summon
do
a
dump the Zephyros here.
Elemental Hero, Brave Neos,
Because obviously I haven't sided yet. This is game 1.
with sending a Zephyros. Ah, I see. Don't make me say Spanish slurs. I don't know any better.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm an ignorant
here.
American.
So I don't want to attack that, yeah. There's nothing I
Rude.
can really do here. I forgot the other 2 cards in my hand. One of them was a
Don't
Necro
make me
Valley,
say
though.
Spanish
Oh,
slurs.
the other one was Neos Fusion, I'm pretty sure. So the second Neos Fusion and the Necro Valley. So
Actually,
Necro Valley isn't really
I'm
doing
Canadian,
anything
but-
here because it's like...
I don't know
if he summons
Spanish.
a Blue Eyes from his deck, then...
Don't make me say slurs.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
keep the
don't
Conclave,
make-
and
yeah,
it's pretty
don't.
big. And Conclave bounce back to Blue Eyes. But then
Not
if it's a
okay.
Dragon Spirit of White,
Not
it's not like
okay.
he's going to
Slurs
add
are
back
not
the Dragon
okay.
Spirit of White anyway in the graveyard with the White Stone. So the Necro Valley just wouldn't have done anything there. So it's fine that we didn't activate it. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to cut the Necro Valley.
Whoa, rank 23. Rocking those gift subs. He is gift subbing to any 117, Swaggle, Blacksnake 97, Vero Draco, and I'm Nelag. Thank you so much, rank 23, for extending your contribution to the
I
community.
don't like that alert sound.
I live on the west coast of Canada. Rocking the Pacific.
Stop. Stop it right now.
Let's see. Thank you so much, rank 23,
So
for
he's
those
really
gift
just
subs.
taking
I'm
his
sure
time trying to
everyone
figure out a turn.
We are going to flip up a White Stone of Legend.
Flips up the Legend, gonna go into a Synchro 9 here. I think that's pretty obvious. Unless he just wants to do it for the flex. I'm upset that Blue Eyes doesn't go into
Can make a level 9 Synchro Summon.
I mean, it makes sense, because Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon.
Enjoy all these weep sounds. Wait,
strong,
random.
you know,
If somebody
it
gives
floats
them,
into
does it
Azure
literally play the weep sound 9 times in a row? What? We got like 25 weep sounds all in a row.
I don't like that he does all the weep sounds at once.
If you're gonna add more anime sounds, why not add sounds that I like too? You can add Japanese Bastion sounds, Japanese Tristan sounds.
Okay, that would be nice.
Japanese Trudge sounds.
I don't know why he likes Tristan, Trudge,
Japanese
and
Hasselberry sounds.
Hasselberry
Easy.
Bastion. Hasselberry would be cool. Whitestone,
We are
switching up
going
Blue Eyes.
to
Let's go.
Summon the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. We'll add a Blue Eyes White Dragon to the hand. Flip up an Ancient Rules, which was set as a bluff. We'll special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Big Ungus Bungus to the board.
Melody. Because Ancient Rules is a -1, whereas Melody could be a +2. You know, Melody pitching the Whitestone, that's a +1, but then if you consider the alternative pop a +2, then a plus as well.
Summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. We'll eat up a Neo's Fusion, pass the turn to NESHY. We do have a Zephyros in the graveyard.
Whereas Ancient Rules is always a plus, or always a -1. So yeah, we're just walling up with Neos right here. There's nothing we could really do. We have the Zephyros, and it could bounce back to Pegasus.
We are going to normal summon Crystal
Dragon
Beast, Topaz, Tiger. We'll set 1. We can Zephyros the Elite. Looks like we got a Necro Valley.
We can't, because the Dragon Spirit of White will just negate it. So Necro Valley is good to throw down here because, you know...
Spirit Dragon can negate the Zephyros. So yeah, that's
the
I forgot about that.
Is out of the graveyard.
You cannot negate Neos Fusion with a Spirit Dragon. It does not activate. It is a damage replacement effect, which means...
so this is big, right?
It's a destruction replacement effect, which means it does not activate. You just banish it instead of the destruction. It does not activate, which means there's no opportunity to negate it.
So we do stop a body from being on board. We do stop a Blue Eyes body. So we don't die.
Also, it happens in damage calculation, even if it did activate.
He normal summons a White
We are going to normal summon the White Stone of Ancients. Enter the battle phase.
So, actually,
we are going to swing in.
If we didn't have the if we didn't activate the Necro Valley, we would have won this game. Let me explain.
It is a super rush recklessly.
So we have
will
the super rush.
Tribute or send the Beast Monster and the Tuner back into the hand. Topaz Tiger will destroy both of them. We are going to destroy the Tuner.
Shuffle it back.
We are going to take...
And then take the
2,500 damage. Not quite enough for lethal. Pass the turn to NESHY.
Would do it off the top, but we don't draw it.
Now we have Zephyros in the graveyard. We cannot negate it with Spirit Dragon anymore.
We would have been able to use Zephyros, bounce back to Pegasus, and then normal summon Pegasus. And then
no point in investing. All decks expire after 6 months. Cyber Dragon was around for a year.
We just don't have it.
Blue Eyes has been around forever.
Like, yeah, we'll just cut the Necro Valley, dude. Just take it. But it's not doing
provided
anything.
It's not an anime deck. Unfortunately, he does not have anything to push through lethal here.
Sudoku.
He's just going to take 300. Fall on his own sword, and Neo will take a game number 1. We've got NESHY going second against Neo again. Ultimate Dragons is a skill, the thickest of extra decks. Oh, the Snowma is just everywhere now?
It is a thick extra deck.
Cool. That's
10 cards in your extra deck. Crazy.
Why? Sure, I don't know.
Because what does it add? The Twin Burst, the Blue Eyes Ultimate, and the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate. Crazy.
We are going to set 1.
Ultimate Dragons is such a crazy skill.
Can you turn it off in any way? Can you toggle off this random slow-mo, or is it just always there? Because I've only been auto-dueling today. I cannot actually tell.
You brought up a good point earlier, though, that Ultimate Dragons could be nerfed by just, you need to have
We are going to activate Ancient Rules, so if we have a level 1 tuner in the hand, we can make a turn 1 Spirit Dragon.
So that instead of just pulling the Polymerization from the ether, as he says, you need to actually...
I have no idea what Fire Fist is going to do. I know Elephant will be a good card, right? Elephant is their 1-card Xyz, right? Elephant summons a Fire King from the deck. I think.
There's the Bond.
I haven't. It's been a while since I read the cards. We are going to Crystal Bond and get a card.
Bond is big. I forget the other cards in my hand at this point.
I think Elephant would be their best card. They'll probably only run like one bear, one gorilla, potentially, and then just like run as many bodies on the board.
Two other cards in my hand were...
I would have to assume we're going to Neos Fusion.
Pegasuses. I should have crystallized a Pegasus from my hand.
Like, I'm pretty sure Elephant's their best card.
But at the same time, like, thinning your deck out for Topaz Tigers is big too. I'm pretty sure I recognize that I just lose
We're
this
going to be summoning the Crystal Beast Sapphire
Notice
Pegasus.
I dumped the Pegasus from my hand to the graveyard instead of the
This card's normal summon. You can send a fire formation, special summon a fire fist from your hand. So yeah, it's...
So going to try and crash with the Neos, but we get Karma Cutted. I didn't expect
technically
that really
he's going to activate Karma Cut, banishing
right?
the Neos Fusion, pass the turn to Neo. Not looking great. Did he send a Zephyros to the graveyard with the Neos Fusion? He potentially has follow-up, but if he has Spirit Dragon, he is going to set one. We're still in Ungus Bungus battle mode at the moment. We're going to swing over the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, send it to the graveyard.
Yeah, there's nothing I could really do.
Passing the turn to Neshi. We're going to set one. Uh-oh.
So that was another Pegasus.
Not looking great.
So yeah, if that was a Zephyros, we would have been able to sit on a...
We're going to normal summon Sage with Eyes of Blue. We finally ripped into a tuner. Ungus Bungus combat mode will summon the Sage with Eyes of Blue, add a level 1 light tuner to the hand. Will be the Whitestone of Ancients.
So the set card was the Cards of Consonance.
Whoa! We'll activate the set Cards of Consonance. Drawing 2.
Cards of Consonance is so crazy.
It's true. We are going to Synchro Summon.
Maybe if we add Gaga Cowboy in our extra deck, we could beat over the Blue Eyes. And then they couldn't really do anything. They just normal summon Sage.
Into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon.
Yeah, there's not really any follow-up here, so...
Gonna swing in. Sapphire Pegasus going straight to the graveyard. Whitestone of Ancients will summon a Blue Eyes from the deck.
Dragon Spirit of White.
Will be a Dragon Spirit of White, permanently banishing this Topaz Tiger.
No way I can get it back. F in the chat for the Tiger. Our long-lost Tiger.
We'll activate Rainbow Bridge, searching for any Crystal Beast spell or trap. Actually, any
he wouldn't have the Dragon, or he wouldn't have the
trap. Will be the Crystal Conclave.
Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. He would just have the Sage and then the Dragon Spirit of White.
Gonna set one,
which we could beat over next turn with this Cowboy.
Yeah. 3.
And we drew a Conclave.
I wonder what that field spell could be. I think it's Forest.
Yeah, if we had the Zephyros, that would have been
big. End the turn there.
Gaga got Cowboy.
We're gonna tag out Spirit Dragon
for Cowboy.
Into what I'd have to assume to be an Azurized Silver Dragon.
Or actually, no, yeah, Roach.
Doesn't Rainbow Ruins
Roach is
not
really only
do anything?
For Levianeer because we only lose to Thunder Dragon through Levianeer, but I don't
Rainbow
think
Ruins doesn't actively do anything until like
just for one tier 3 matchup.
You get 4 Crystal Beasts in your back row. We are going to rank 8 Xyz summon.
Here we go.
He's gonna force the bounce on the Tyratic Sun Dragon Overload of Heliopolis, most likely.
There's nothing.
Yeah, there we go. Conclave will activate.
The rest of this is just kind of whatever.
Sage with Eyes of Blue.
He does have the Hieratic Sun Dragon Lord of Heliopolis, and I don't do anything because it's just bluffs. It's just the Neos Fusion.
Add a Whitestone of Legend to the hand.
But it's interesting what Jade says here. I mean, I lose this game either way. I don't think all my Pegasuses are in the graveyard because I didn't.
Gonna activate Hieratic Sun Dragon Overload of Heliopolis.
By crystallizing a Pegasus from the hand
The effect actually didn't activate. He will bounce.
By the way, that's another thing. I just made that mistake. I don't know why.
Back to the hand.
That. I was like, oh, the other 2 Pegasuses are in my hand.
He still activates the effect though, so
but
he can still tribute Sage with Eyes of Blue or Whitestone in the hand.
And
I
maybe
think he tributes the Whitestone in the hand to pop the last. He's going to pop everything, including a Nectar Valley. That was set. It is a bluffed Neos Fusion.
So yeah, actually,
Whitestone will add a Blue Eyes to the hand. He should have another Blue Eyes in the graveyard with the Whitestone of Ancients. Activate Ultimate Dragons. That should be lethal to the Dome.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to add back the other Blue Eyes.
Gonna activate Whitestone. Will add a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the hand. Should be lethal on the crackback. Blue Eyes White Dragon to the hand. Yeah, interesting that he didn't just shotgun the bounce, because the fact that he tributed Whitestone of Legends gives him lethal here.
Yeah, I missed
Reveal
that.
2 Blue Eyes will activate to add a polymerization from outside the duel. You know, that's super cool. Could have been adding from the deck.
Yeah, I think it'd be better if it added it from the deck.
But they chose to completely untouch this skill, because the Blue Eyes needs to be getting free cards for no reason. We'll enter the battle phase, we'll swing in for lethal.
There it is. Good games. Good games.
Why didn't he activate Nectar Valley? Because
just being able to play in this tournament, it was a lot of fun. This new ban list is awesome. I didn't see as many alternatives. Like, the hit to Melody actually was huge because I didn't see any Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. So it means you have to hard draw. Instead of having 2, you have 1, and that's actually a huge deal. So, like I said, this was a great duel.
Hop into another top 32 game.
And here, I'm going to pause you. Thank you guys very much for watching this. It was awesome going undefeated in Swiss with Crystal Beast in the new ban list for Duel Links Meta. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Crystal content, more Crystal Beast just doing crazy things. You already know how it is with the Crystal Master, baby. Make sure to join the Crystal Beast Discord, the Crystal Conclave, so that you don't miss out on the Crystal Beast conversation. And I'll see you guys in the next one.